kind of the leading tech stacks that are being used by the Bank of International Settlements and central banks all over the world in their projects. Two I can mention, one is with R3 and their...
You know my views on CBDCs, and I think we have to be a little bit ahead of the curve if we can on that front.
Basically restructures the Securities and Exchange Commission and eliminates the chairmanship, i.e. fires Gary Gensler as chairman. He would still be a commissioner. He's clearly declared war on crypto. He's a henchman for Elizabeth Warren.
Hybrid, this being what we may call the synthetic CBDC, I believe, right? Is that what is intended by that question, do you think?
If I had to pick a winner that would win everything, and I'm not picking it, but if I did, I'd pick Ripple to win because the SEC's theory is so freaking absurd.
We're working to get rid of Gary Gensler. I gave a hearing where I was able to communicate with him and say, look, I plan to fire you.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got some bags, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra. Bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by, stuffing some bags. Go ahead. Throw on those moon suits. Throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up, because the future's extra. Bullish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.19 trillion, up about 0.7% in the past 24 hours. We got XRP in that number 6 spot, right around 52 cents, up about 2.7 in the past 24. Stellar XLM, right around 9 cents. BTC, 27,000. ETH, right around 1900. We got Flare Networks, right around 2 cents. Songbird, 006, and taking a look at some of the XRPL tokens. We got BPM here, 002, XLIST 001, Expector 0.05, ELS 002, Equilibrium 0.03, and we got Casino Coin 0.0001170. Panos Mac to kick things off. 11 years ago, XRP was born. The legendary dev team Arthur, David, Jed created XRP, a deflationary currency and the native coin of the XRP Ledger. 100 billion coins was created that day and no more will ever exist. Happy birthday to XRP and the XRP Ledger. 11 years strong. Ripple locked back 900 million XRP back into its escrow account shortly after release the 1 billion tokens for June 1st, Riz XRP. We got ISO 20022. Let's do it. Ripple partner Temenos discusses CBDC DLT integration with banks and mentions R3 leading the distributed ledger technology space.
Centralized, decentralized, tokenized, account-based systems. So it's really important from our perspective and our customers that our platform can integrate and communicate with any of these systems. And this is what we've been doing already, is looking at how we can do this. So we've been doing some innovation work, looking at kind of the leading tech stacks that are being used by the Bank of International Settlements and central banks all over the world in their projects. Two I can mention, one is with R3 and their sort of leading distributed ledger technology in this space. Another one is open source Hyperledger Bezu, which is an Ethereum stack. So we've run both of these systems and we've sort of demonstrated an end-to-end flow of CBDC from central banks to commercial banks to end customers, really focusing in on those commercial bank touch points and how that can integrate. So clearly there's going to be evolutions in the space moving forwards, but through our commitment to innovation, we're able to stay on top of that and really sort of track and make sure that as these systems come online, the Temenos platform is ready to integrate with them.
We got to be getting closer than we've ever been. We got Digital Pound Foundation, Australia's base. Monovo has successfully completed the first real-world cross-border settlement using the Australian dollar CBDC. Welcome to the mass adoption cryptocurrencies. Mr. Matt XRP, Christine Lagarde speaks about CBDCs in the Euro area.
You know my views on CBDCs, and you know that I have pushed that project. Fabio Panetta is working hard on that together with members in the entire Euro system, with a high-level task force that is working really hard on moving forward. But in a way, I'm really pleased that attention is now focused on the role that cryptos can play and the role that central bank digital currency can have when they are implemented. We have a schedule, as you know. We the Governing Council decided back in October 21 to launch a 2-year investigation phase, and it is at the end of that investigation phase that the decision will definitely be made to launch the CBDC and to make it a reality. We can't go wrong with that project. Confident that we will move ahead, but that's going to be a decision of the Governing Council. I think it's an imperative to respond to what the Europeans expect, and I think we have to be a little bit ahead of the curve if we can on that front. So if we can accelerate the work, I hope we can accelerate the work. I will certainly support that. And I was delighted to see that
XRP is clearly shaking the system, and it's not the Bitcoins of the world. John Dean of Ripple wins the SEC lawsuit or gets the functional equivalent of a slap on the wrist, along with the ruling that the ongoing and future sales of XRP are not securities. The lawsuit will prove a blessing in disguise. For Ripple, Eleanor Terrett, Ripple hosted a private roadshow, a marketing event where a company and its underwriters meet with the potential investors to generate interest in an IPO. I'm told that it was attended by just about every reputable institutional investment firm. On the street, you know what's coming. They know what's coming, and they can't stop it. Bags packed. We got Nerd Nation Unboxed. Warren Davidson, Gary Gensler is a henchman for Elizabeth Warren. Any updates of the status of this bill? Fire Gary Gensler.
We're working to get rid of Gary Gensler. I gave a hearing where I was able to communicate with him and say, look, I plan to fire you. We've got a bill that basically restructures the Securities and Exchange Commission and eliminates the chairmanship, i.e. fires Gary Gensler as chairman. He would still be a commissioner. And right now there are 5 commissioners. Originally it was created as a commission because the commission was supposed to do the decision making. And then they supercharged the powers of the chairman. And Gary Gensler is front running everybody. I mean, he's moving ahead of Congress. He's the Republicans and Democrats, the House, the Senate. He's moving ahead of Treasury. He's moving ahead of CFTC. And frankly, it's all to impose his will on everything. And so there's almost no accountability. The commission, you either have 4 commissioners that are useless, or you need, and 1 chairman, or you go back to say, look, our capital markets are the best in the world. I mean, look, we got 4 or 5% of the world's population, 25% of the world's GDP. But we have over 50% of the world's invested capital. I mean, why would you mess that up? But Gary Gensler is in the process of messing it up. And you look at crypto, he's clearly declared war on crypto. He's a henchman for Elizabeth Warren, and he's front running everything for Elizabeth Warren. Frankly, Sherrod Brown, who's the chairman of Senate Banking. So they're doing nothing over there except incentivizing him to do this. The way to rein him in is to restructure the Securities and Exchange Commission.
We got the evidence. We got him on that blockchain trail. Get those jumpsuits. Get those gel cells ready. Gary, we're coming. Got Crypto Eddie says a new chain with all the power of the XRP Ledger with smart contracts. We Say When says we're working with the compliance and legal to get a hooks-enabled sidechain running. The chain will be there to stay, complementary to the XRP Ledger. It will launch with hooks enabled from Ledger 1. We got Mr. Mad XRP. I had stated that before, the synthetic CBDC is a stablecoin similar to narrow banking and also known as a hybrid CBDC.
As for John, any pilots of hybrid CBDC yet?
Hybrid, this being what we may call the synthetic CBDC, I believe, right? Is that what is intended by that question, do you think? Because
I believe so, yes.
There are some that look like that. For instance, in China, the WeChat Pay and Alipay are required to hold their reserves at the PBOC, the People's Bank of China. So in a way, that's kind of a tiptoe into that hybrid synthetic CBDC world. I believe also, I think it was mentioned earlier, the Bank of England has opened up its balance sheet for, I don't think anybody's taken advantage of that yet, but that's sort of semi-launched. I believe some Central American countries have also launched e-money operations where the operators keep their back-end funds at the
Tencent owns WeChat. Tencent Holding is one of the largest companies in the world and now owns hundreds of brands and subsidiaries, including WeChat. Ripple wants to target China, and by the looks of it, they have already. Ripple definitely wants to target China with its blockchain-based payment tech, exec says. Tencent, the $500 billion Chinese tech firm, is ready to invest in Ripple's technology. WeChat was integrated in China's digital yuan into a payment platform. What do you think is powering that? CBDC, Ripple, XRP, stellar. We got Ron Hammond. The next 2 months will be the busiest it's ever been for crypto legislation. Buckle up. The best is yet to come. This draft is the start and likely will change as it moves through the political process. We got the chairman of the House of Financial Services and the Agriculture Committees teamed up to draft a new crypto market structure bill. Digital Perspectives, listen to John D and talk about a possible outcome in the case. Could it be all or nothing, split decision, days, weeks away, from days to seconds?
I can tell you when you read the summary judgment briefs, The only thing the SEC said in the summary judgment brief was, well, in 2014, Ripple sent about a brochure about XRP to about 100 people. Now, the judge could say that that was an offering, right? That even though there may not have been any sales, that was an offering. And so if there are a lot of specific sales where she could dig her feet and hands into, then yes, conventional wisdom is that she could say 2013 to 2018, you're in violation, ongoing and future. But here's the problem, guys. There is no sufficient decentralization factor in the Howey test. And that's, so when people say, they rely on the Hinman speech of sufficient decentralization, that's not a part of the Howey test. And so if I had to pick a winner that would win everything, and I'm not picking it, but if I did, I'd pick Ripple to win because the SEC's theory is so freaking absurd.
We got it in the bag. Load up while you still have some time. We got Precision Trader says, yes, I'm well aware BTC is not at 58K and that it's June 2nd. That prediction was posted in January of this year and should have read the highest BTC could reach is 58K. Either way, I'm tracking the waves as they form. Bitcoin just completed wave 4 and it's making its way to the 5th wave, which should be the high of this year. I still believe that this will happen in June. Subwaves are already started. I'll continue to keep you posted as they form. We got XRP ready for another leg up. Data shows. Bitcoin and altcoins. Decision time for BTC and altcoins soon when the SMA 20 plus middle line of the Gaussian channel cross. It's one of the strongest signals for the market. The total market cap is about to cross. There is no more space between the bands. Big move soon, in my opinion. The altcoins, the rest of the market set up for another massive pump. We got Harry Geraldo XRP fans after a reasonably strong May. Thoughts for the June price action somewhere near 78 cents. We're at Egrat Crypto, Fib Speed Resistance fan. So far, the bulls are defending the hold the line, and XRP did a nice retest and bounce from which it was super bullish. Most critical price targets is still showing in the charts as well as 55 cents and 58. Ranging below 55 cents is a possibility and it'll build strong foundation for the next push. The smart money concept by Luxalago is still showing heavy bids near 35 to 38 cents. I don't know if we'll be that lucky to grab some XRP at that level, but stay ready. We got JD757. We have 3 full daily body candles above the trend line. However, pay attention to 52 weekly chart. I want a full candle close above 52, higher the time frame, less the false signals if rejected the orange box is in play. And with that being said, Batman and Bag Ladies, welcome to the Utility Club. My utility clubs never fail. Kind of like the XRP Ledger. Better start loading up while you still have some time. XRP. Where will you be when that regulation jar finally breaks through? And XRP's true price finally gets unlocked. We'll catch you up here at the tippy top, eating them bags. I am the XRP Bagman, Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD. Buy up those bags. Don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe. Drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there. Drop a comment down below. Drop an elbow on that like button from the top ropes. Catch you up here, top floor. The mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Be your own bank. Bring your own bags. Peace out, crypto.
We on the XRP train. 10K the end game. We on the XRP train. We used to be called open. That was RippleNet. Ride the wave like an ocean. XRP the slogan. If you don't hold it, then you're hopeless. Probably soulless, probably trolling. Past all them haters, we keep blowing. Left in the smoke choking. Yeah, and we held strong, always stayed focused. Naga got the magic, hocus pocus. We about to slingshot roller coasters. Beer in my hand, another in the coaster. Swimming with the whales, got the magic potion. Back on the